But when the mind is at its quietest, no thoughts arising, no associations with life, me, the person, past, future. When that moment arises, there's an incredible present moment. And that what is in the core of it appears to be you, appears to be something. But even in the shifting of that recognition, that realization, you're not only in the core of it, you're expanding from it. And your mind, when it's called in, can shift, because the mind cannot be completely separate from it. And there's a feeling of something is pushing you to the outside that has no ending, but it's also pulling you to the inner, like a torch beaming in and out, a pulsating light, where darkness is not separate. It's not easy to describe presence, this moment, this one moment. Um, um, and it's quite beautiful when the mind doesn't feel obligated to pull you out of this situation, this hum, this presence, this awareness. We can't remain like that, you see. There's this dumb, ugly but beautiful mind wants to take you on little journeys. So it produces nature, it produces light, it produces forms, it produces high mountains and low valleys. It produces a space that creates these mountains and valleys. You know what? I was putting my trousers on this morning, and I picked up the trousers, and when I put the first leg in, I said, I couldn't put this trousers on. This is my trousers, my trousers. You know, they're very dear to the person, to me. And I couldn't put my trousers on without the space around them. And it was quite all of these situations, these events are just little ripples of that one moment. But we spend a lot of our life not recognizing this one moment, this rippling effect that we are. We are like the lake, still at night. And then the moon comes and creates a light that shows that you're still rippling. And when this apparent death comes, you just sink to the bottom of yourself. You lay at the bottom of the lake, waiting the next moon, waiting the next moment. in this silence, let's call it silence, in this no thinking opportunity, you don't say, oh, I hope this lasts forever. It comes and it goes. But even in this oneness, in this non-duality, in this pure, untarnished, incredibly profound, conscious life that one is, there are elements of human. You can see with this space that when I'm a human, meaning I am that I am now. But when I am thinking human, when this moment appears to pass and there's an attention to go into nature, to drive my car, to do all the things that we do every day, when the mind is active as a human, even in the space of non-human, of just beingness, there are little elements of human. And it's so profound that you realize that you don't fit in. What is it that you don't fit into, you see? This eye spent all of its life trying to fit in, trying to fit into others' expectations, to the ways of life, to the guidelines, the rules, to the ways that the Bible says we have to do it, to this, parents raised ways, to the way that you're expected to be a husband or a father, and you try all your life. That's what we do. We try and fit in. We try and fit in with society. I want to go to a concert. I want to behave like some sort of young, raving, excited fan. But I don't fit in because I'm old. You see, I can't do that now. So that was in the past, you see. That was a learning curve, that there's nothing to fit into. It's just an act. It's all a concept. It's all an idea. So you see the not fitting in as just another ripple. And we ripple on. And every moment appears to be the same moment. Just a different quality of ripple. And of course, it is the same moment because there is only one moment. There is only this present moment. This present moment incorporates the past and the future. The future's not going on in a time-based, this is 2023. And 5 years it'll be 2028 and something new will come. No, 2028 is here now. Every time moment is here now. But when you introduce a mind that wants to measure it, it'll get confused. It won't be able to make sense of what it has been given, it has been conditioned into. The mind is a whole bundle of infinite concepts, and none of them are true. The mind says, I see the bed. It's not true. Is it wood? Is it a tree? But even in that sense, it's not true. Whatever it sees is not true. Until it sees that the space around the bed is the same as a bed. Neither can be here without the other. So you cannot be here without the space around you. Yet you don't celebrate the space around you. You celebrate you and the other object that you're walking towards. And that's what we do, we give it names. The space is different from the object that you're walking towards. You are different from the space. and the object that you're walking towards. But all is one. One cannot be without the other. The ego, superego, doesn't like that. No, we have to have war. We have to fight. We have to have peace. We have to do stuff. We have to create. We have to build empires. We have to destroy. We have to be individual. We have to be unique. We have to be... Is this unique? Is there two of this? What is it that we have to be different than what we are? Why is it that we have to look for some things that are not relevant? Where is God this moment? What is in this moment all? What is all? Everything and nothing. What is the difference in this moment between everything and nothing? Because there's a difference in this world. When you think the world is different from this moment and different from everything and nothing, you're in a divided aspect of your mind. And this speaker spent 50 years as a divided aspect of mind. Maybe not the first 2 years when it was really living in joy, living in pure essence of life, until it was tampered with, until his mind was planted a seed. Let's grow a mind. Let's grow a mind that can conform. Let's grow a mind that can be free. Let's grow a mind that can be individual. And that's what we do. We want to break up the present moment into time. I remember when I was looking at the pine trees and they were, with the wind, they were blowing back and forth. And I said, oh, I get it. It's like every moment is the same. And this incredible voice has destroyed my whole being. I experienced death. And that voice said, no, only one moment. All these infinite moments that you think is taking place are not taking place. None of this movement is taking place. But in the moment, it appears as if it can give life to things that it takes place within itself. This moment is I. This moment is you. This moment is God. This moment is true consciousness. And when you have the opportunity, like this speaker is having the opportunity now, for no thoughts to intervene, no thoughts, apart from the thoughts that are creating the words, to create this noise, to create this voice, to create this language, to create this, what you appear to think is some organized, structured, controlled person wanting to get something, or wanting to do something, or wanting to attain something, or wanting to teach something. It's not. There's nothing to do. We're just living the moment. But we are the moment, living ourselves. That's the best way to put it. We are the moment. I is the moment, living as itself, as myself, as yourself, as all selves.